Hello and welcome back to another OMNIHEROES video. In this video, I'm just going to be going through my box and providing an update. So I released a video a couple of weeks ago, or about a month, 2 months ago now, with my box reveal. So I showed off my entire box and to show what benediction heroes I have, what star levels, what runes that my team had at the time, and now I have been able to update this primarily through a lot of the rewards in Rift Odyssey. So if we jump into Rift Odyssey, let me just show you what I mean. So as you can see, for Nightmare difficulty, there's no real way of improving your box besides through the runes here, or the bronze coins. What really does help is getting through Hell difficulty. So if you can get as far in Hell difficulty as possible to get these ores. So 400 here, 200 of the DD or Royal ores, another 400 of these ones as well. So getting an additional, I would say, about 2,000, or basically enough to level up one of your runes. That has really helped over the course of the past season, maybe two. Again, very, very strong. So as you can see, my box has leveled up slightly in the fact that I now have full, so my actual gear itself is all level 34 except for these two. So my Dorabella, my Katrina all have level 33 gear. So I'm just waiting on an additional 8,100 of this refiner ore in order to level up to level 34, which will give me a big boost to my entire box and my overall power level. Because as you can see, we get +5 physical defense when we do refine this, and when we get up to level 35, we also get an increase in overall stats as well. So getting all of these refined as quickly as you can is very, very advisable. Now the next thing that I've got, my enchantment level, still level 16. We do need this to increase. As you can see, I've got 40k of the refinement ore, and of the orbs I've got 3,261, so waiting on that update. And I've been able to progress this ever so slightly in the form I've been able to get one of these leveled up. It is such a slow process leveling up this gear because you are only able to purchase 6 a week. So, 5 a week for 6,000 of these. And it gets even worse later on as it costs 8,000 and your weekly limit is 5. So you are very limited on how quickly you can actually progress your gear. As you can see, I've got 10,000 of these points available, still only able to get, I have to wait another 3 days in order to build that up. It costs around, 30,000 points to get 50, or to max this out once a week. If you are very top of your arena, or your personal arena, or whatever you want to call it, then you will be getting about 1,300 per day of those. So over the course of a month, if you maintain that sort of #1 position every day, you will be getting enough to level up your entire gear over the course of a month, or at least to max that out anyway. Now, I have also upgraded my runes as well. So the rest of the team, again, we are up to the gear still. So let me just show this off. Again, it takes so long to promote any of these. I always promote attack first because it does seem to give the highest buff. So you can see going from 3% attack to 6% attack, and that's the actual attack stack that goes up as well. Very, very strong. Now, the next thing that I would show off, my Ascendancy. As you can see, I've got all of my team up to level 35 Ascendancy, and that is that's the reason as to why, as you can see, I've got 36,000 gems at the moment. The only thing I don't buy from the shop is this Ascendance ore and the refinement ore as well. I am really tempted to buy all of these every single week, but it's just not sustainable. These are too expensive. Spending 9k plus an additional 4k on this Ascendancy ore, it's just not worth it for me. Same is true for the weekly limits for the refining ore, stuff like that. Very, very good. But I tried buying it and I was just wiped out every single week. Like I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. So unfortunately, we are where we are with the Ascendancy level. Now advance, again, I've got all of these up to 5 stars. Talents, I've got the majority up to Legendary that are past 11 stars. Something that you might need to take note of, or you might want to take note of. If a unit, say for example, one of these down here, so if I click on Elisha, for example, and I jump into talents, I can level Elisha's talents up to legendary, but it's just not worth it. It really is not worth it at all if she is below that 11 star mark. And the reason for that, you get the additional 15% attack as well. Once she's at 12 stars, you get the additional 60% attack once she's at 12 stars. So that's when I start to look at leveling up talents. So if we just jump back up here, and then let's jump into the crux of it, the actual runes themselves. So for all of my units, I've tried leveling them up as much as I possibly can. Let's go ahead and enhance Emily's runes, and we'll keep going. The way that I do it is I just prioritize who's first in the box. So who needs it first, who needs to level up first in the box. And as you can see, Emily is currently first to level up in the box. I did do Mavis because she was a unit that I used quite frequently. And as you can see, I am leveling these up slowly. It just takes a long time to do anything at all these days. So I have prioritized a lot of these units to get them up to half and half. There are a couple of units further down that I have half and half as well, but the majority of my units, the majority of my non-DD units are at 15 stars with Lightseeker as well. There's a couple of units down here which I don't use, like Portia, Marlena, Sylvan, and El Ryan, who I have not prioritized one little bit, but the rest of them I've just started to level up because they are all available throughout all of the different shops. Got the majority up to Lightseeker as well. So we do have a lot of exclusive runes here almost completed, except for Albert. So I don't have Albert's runes. I have one of his runes, but I can't justify spending 300 of those bronze coins on getting Albert up. And the same is true of Bastet. I just don't use these units, so I haven't prioritized them. Corolla actually does have her exclusive runes, but they are currently equipped to one of the new units by Sugem. And the reason for that was just so I could get by Sugem right up there as much as I could. We do also have then Solomon with his runes. I have Ellie with her runes. Themis got her runes. Marlena, they all have runes except for Portia. I think I'm missing one for Portia. No, not going to activate that just yet. Jump into runes. So yeah, I'm just missing one for Portia. So again, it's an additional bronze coins cost that I just can't justify because I don't use Portia altogether too much. Lancelot is a different story. I use Lancelot every opportunity I can get, and as you can see, I've got him up to unique and half, as well as by Sujen, not by Sujen, Dio-chan as well. I have her runes up to half and half as well. Doris, half and half. Franz, I've got half and half. El Ryan, I'm one off. So as you can see, if I spent about 500 coins, maybe 800 now, then I would be able to get all of my non-DD units up to exclusive rune level. So I might just go ahead and do that over the course of the next couple of months. But again, we'll just have to see how things go. Now, with regards to Royals, I've been picking here and there. I actually got Arkdina's runes because I wanted to try something with her, a quick combo. If you don't know, her runes allow for, if the team's total number of revivals is higher than 4, Arkdina gains repeated revival. So effectively, she works very well with units that need death triggers, and putting her in the front row just makes it altogether a lot easier for those death triggers, like for example Aphrodite, like for example Janna, Sal, Mavis, who rely on your entire team dying over and over and over again. There is a limit to how many units on a battlefield can die. With Arkdina's runes, it is not. So just something for I was testing out. Unfortunately, Arkdina's repeated revival, even with Althea on the team, she doesn't come back immediately. You have to wait around for her to revive. She gets the little tombstone, even with Althea on the field. So it's it's not as good as a combo as I first thought. But I have prioritized the exclusive runes of the units which I use. So for example, I use Macaria a lot. I haven't prioritized, I do use Dullahan and Talos quite frequently. But again, I don't really see a use case for their runes at the moment. So Talos, when enemy team's total number of corrode stacks is higher than 20, Talos's ultimate shield effect by 20%. That for me is not good enough. That's going to trigger once every 3 rounds, and it's not useful compared to other units. As well. Dullahan's very much the same. Each time Dullahan receives active healing, when the enemy's total number of corrode stacks higher than 20, all allies restore HP equal to 20% of healing received. Very, very strong if you are using him and pairing him with Glorians in the seasonal synergy, but again, it's not for me. I just don't use it. Talanas were the first runes that I got, first exclusive runes. No, in fact, Macarios was the first exclusive runes. Then I got Talinas's for the additional damage reduction. Karnak, I got up to half and half so that he can apply the bind effect to enemies. Not touched Ayushta, not touched Lachesis, not touched Mastema, Gwyn. I have got Astrid up to full red, and she's now up to 12 stars, and now any access copies I'll put towards her, but I'm not chasing Astrid anymore. 12 stars is enough, I think. Victoria, I haven't chased. Helios, I got on the recommendation of Glasnost, and it kind of works, but not really, because a lot of people are running Glorians, so his stun becomes ineffective. Mulan, I should probably get her runes, to be honest, but I'm 2 off, and I can't justify it, not with the new runes that are going to be required next season for this season's synergies. I do have Catherine's runes, of course, Janna's runes, and I have half and half for Seraphina as well. So let me just jump into here. Before taking action, removes the increased attack from all enemies, which is very strong, but also provide at the start of each round, if the total number of buffs on our allies exceeds 30, applies ignore shield to all allies for 1 round, and at the start of the round there is a 20% chance to apply divide to the enemy with the highest attack for 2 rounds as well. So divide, each attack causes an ally to take 20% of the damage dealt. Very, very powerful effect, very strong effect if you can get it off. Again, for me, it was the logical choice to go for her half red runes at least. So we have Gloria, not touched her. I've not touched Nerissa, Leandra, not touched Elma. Don't think his runes are worth it. I did get Audrey's runes. I think I should get those up to half and half, and I've got half and half for Dahlia as well. Lysandra, not touch him. I've got Wukong up to full exclusive deviant runes. The reason for that is because of this here. When equipped by a demon hero and while leeching, converts 10% of the healing amount into attack. So yeah, for me that's a very powerful ability. Nyx, I do have her exclusive runes, and but they're currently being used elsewhere. I don't particularly use Nyx anymore. I do not use Eloin, but I am planning on getting her exclusive runes. They are very strong. Increasing the awakened abilities of units will effectively allow them to attack for more damage. I may potentially get Aphrodite's, but I think she does enough without those runes anyway. Althea, don't have her runes. Eudora, of course, got those full red runes and full unique runes as well. So let me just show those here. Full DPS and full unique as well. Not got to Supreme yet. There are other units that I need to prioritize because Eudora does enough as it is. Ariana, again, not prioritized her runes. I do have my Arthur at full red. I have my Gaia at half red, and I have Wu at at epic. Not been able to pick up Cleo's exclusive runes. Just don't know when they're coming to the shop, but I'm not waiting around for them. Not saving when those resources can be used elsewhere. I do have Elisha's runes as well to increase that attack stack. Lamia's runes to increase her attack. I don't have Chang's at the moment because they're just not available in the shop, but I think that Chang's runes are going to be very, very powerful. So here when Chang is deployed, increases allies' physical and magical damage reduction by 10%. Unique effect, non-stackable. If the same effect is present, the highest value is applied. Just a quick note on this, you cannot have Chang's runes and Merlin or Athena in the same team. So just a quick one on that one. But that also stacks on top of Wu's damage reduction as well. So they're going to be a very powerful combo moving forward. I have Hades runes at Epic, but I'm looking to get his half and half the next chance that I get. I think that those half and half runes are going to really increase his viability in PvP, especially if you have him at full red. I also have Orphelia's epics, not touched Madeline, can't get Hecate or Pandora's, and can't get Victoria's either. So that is my box in full, besides all of the garbage units down here. What I did do, just as a bit of a joke, I did add on these runes here for all of these units. So as you can see, I've done what I need to, but we're down to the 2-star ones. I'm just not bothered past that. And that's it for the box breakdown. So let me know what you think of the box. How do you think I can improve the box? Are there any units that I should be focusing on right now that you think that I've missed out on? Let me know down below in the comments. And thanks very much for watching.